Hey guys, what's up? George here, aka T-Rex, and today I'm bringing you a Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the shield set, and I'm going to be explaining how it works and who it might be useful on. So let's jump in. The shield set is available from the Fire Knight's Castle dungeon in Raid, and it's right here. And it's a 4-piece set, so you need 4 pieces for the set bonus to work, and it gives you plus 30% HP ally shield for 3 turns. Now this can be a little bit confusing. It was confusing for me when I first started playing, so that's why I'm going to break it down and explain to you. We're going to look at a couple characters I've got here, starting with Vrask and then looking at Coffin Smasher. So the shield set gives your whole team a HP shield of plus 30%, but that plus 30% is based on the character who is wearing the shield set. It's not per character base, and this is something a lot of people think when they first read it, is that you get 30% of each character's HP, but it's actually based off your hero that's wearing it. So you can see here, I've got Vrask, I've got him in a 2-piece crit, and then a 4-piece shield set with a HP percentage chest plate on. And this gives him the nearly 40k health, which is not great, but it's not bad. I'm still working on my account. I'm very mid-game. I'm nowhere near the end game, so he's only level 50. I also have him at 108% crit rate. That is because he has a heal all allies by 10% of his max HP when he inflicts a critical hit, and he also fills his own turn meter when he uses his A1 by 20% when he crits. So I've got him at 100% crit for that. However, we're here to talk about the shield set. Now, I'm using it as a set because I want the set bonus, but just remember when it comes to artifacts, if you've got mismatch artifacts that have the right stats for you, you're better to go and ignore the set bonus unless you really need it. With Vrask, I had the right pieces for him, so I managed to make a set. So let's look at what he does. Essentially, he has 38k health. Every time he hits, using the shield set, he does a heal. Now this shield set also gives everybody 1,000 health, just over 1,000 health points in shield for 3 turns at the start of every wave. So the first wave, you'll take your turns. If it knocks the shield off, or if you use more than 3 turns to get through the wave, which you will in the later game, you lose the shield. When you come into the second wave, you gain that shield back. So that's why I have Vrask in a shield set. He's HP based. All his damage is based off HP. So I'm going to be working to get him as high HP anyway. Might as well take advantage of him having high HP and have him in a shield set. Someone who's slightly weaker at the moment for me, but I'm still working on, is Coffin Smasher. He was one of the new rares from the Rotos fusion. He is another HP rare, so both of his attacks have damage based on HP. So again, you're trying to build up his HP as high as possible to make his damage output high. So I have him in a 4-piece shield, but I also have him in a 2-piece immortal for a bit extra health. The shield gloves are actually crit rate. Realistically, I could knock them out and put them on Vrask, although I think I've got 40% crit on Vrask, so I don't want to do that. So Coffin Smasher as well, I've got him in a shield set, so you get that shield. You could also put it on somebody else. It doesn't have to be HP based champions. The reason it's great on them is that you're working to build their HP up anyway, because you want to have higher damage. But for example, my Paragon here, he's a defense based champion, but I just happen to have a good roll on defense percentage chest here. Again, I had the 3 basics that had pretty good stats for my Paragon as well. I think most of them either had crit or speed and defense roll on there. So I put him in a shield set. He doesn't do as much shielding as the other guys because he's only a 16k health at the minute. He's a very low health. Like I say, I'm a mid-game character, which is actually something I'm going to explain in another video. Everybody says, early game, mid game, late game, but nobody really knows what that spans. So I'm going to do a video soon about just trying to break that down a bit, explaining, because you could be early game in some places and mid game in others, or you could be mid game and late game in certain positions. You're not necessarily in the same spot for all portions of the game. So keep an eye out for that video coming soon. But let's just jump into a battle. We're going to jump into the Dragon's Lair. I was having trouble with the Dragon's Lair recently. As I say, I'm like a mid game character, so I'm around about stage 16. I was having real trouble passing the stages, and then when I put the shield set on my Vrask, he changed everything for me. So this is my team I'm running at the moment for Dragon. I've got Scar Torsus, who's a negative affinity, but I use him for increased attack, speed, aura, increased crit, and he also has a healing function. Apothecary for speed, healing, Tyrell for decreased attack, decreased defense, and he's my strongest character essentially. Royal Guard for some nukage, and Vrask for the shield and healing. So we're just going to jump in there. I probably won't run the whole thing, but if you look here, everybody has a nice big shield. Because Vrask's got nearly 40k health, everybody's got a nice big shield. And then obviously the other benefits of Vrask, if we just decrease defense them, and then we increase attack everybody. If you look here, I'm going to use his A1 because that fills his turn meter, but you'll see everybody gets a heal of about 4k, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, 4k heal every time, and that extends the length of time that shield's going to be there. If you're being hit hard in the later stages, he's going to extend the amount of time your shield's there because he's going to be healing you back, which is quite nice. So if you've got a shield set that you're sitting on and you've got good stats on it, and you have a HP based champion or any champion with high base health or high health in general, it's probably really cool to use a shield set, especially if you're struggling to get through stuff. Like I say, I couldn't do this stage for a while. I tweaked some characters and I gave him the shield set, and it actually gave me a lot more survivability in the rounds. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If it's helped you out, consider hitting the like button. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget, get online and get wrecking.